Welcome, Gemini. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your August meditation. I'm focusing on Venus's retrograde for most of this month. It is in Leo, but the Venus in retrograde is specifically about the way we invest in ourselves. We're reviewing our values, the story we tell about who we are, and the story that others tell about who we are. And because Venus is a ruler of Taurus, Uranus is in Taurus. Uranus has been the moon has been conjuncting Uranus. And so we are being prompted on our healing journey to do what this miraculous Uranus transit is helping us with, which is making those changes gently, playfully, easily, those changes we know we need to make to improve our lives and our experience on the planet. So let's start with your overall energy, Gemini, which is the Strength card. This is very much about the planet Leo. There's the beautiful moon there. There's the maiden with the wreath of roses. So much about the symbols of this card remind me of Leo, where Venus is currently retrograding. So this is about that inner power, that quiet strength, that mama bear strength, not the kind that is on display when a predator is around, but the kind that's on display every day. And for the mothering energy, the parenting energy, for all of you that are parents of someone or something, ideas as well as people, you understand this energy, the being strong, the being gentle, the being compassionate, even when you're bone tired, even when you have exhausted, persevered beyond what is humanly possible, you have done so with joy, with the sense of protection, loving, comfort, support for those that need it, and certainly are not always able to articulate that need. This is the maturing that has occurred as a result of that phenomenal love. And here you're being asked to love yourself, to respect yourself, to give yourself that same patient discipline, energy, procedure, step-by-step, work ethic at doing the things you know that need to be done behind the scenes, under the covers, on the down low, that keep you in a position of being prosperous, that keep you in a position of experiencing joy, the vitality that is available to you in the world. In the card for your sun, we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is about a new foundation, a new emotional foundation that you are establishing for yourself. The Four of Cups is a card about you in process, in healing. Because of the floating cup, this can represent an offer that allows you to measure your growth and your progress. So when you wished for this thing that you thought would make you whole, would make your life positive, perfect, successful, whatever it is, the thing that you had once believed someone else could give you, when that wish arrives, you now are in a position to see how that wish was manifested, how you manifested that wish as a result of your beliefs, your feelings about yourself, about the power that others have to heal you, to save you, to rescue you. And you are seeing that, in fact, because you manifested this, you can manifest something that perhaps meets your needs or your expectations now. When you put this wish into being, you were a different person. You perhaps were not as practiced as giving yourself the love, the attention, taking yourself seriously, enjoying the process of what you were doing because of your belief in your deservedness or worthiness of more. Now that you have practiced this new way of respecting your needs and desires, you no longer need to give your power away or believe that someone else has the power to make you happy. And this is indicating that you're still getting used to this. This does not feel the sparkly knight on a white horse feeling that you might once believed in. You are deluding yourself or have released this illusion of rescue, of being saved, that you can save anybody or that anybody can save you. And you're getting used to this empowerment that you give yourself permission, you give yourself the love you need, the confidence, the respect that you need to pursue the things that are right for you. And you're still uncomfortable in that feeling because it's still a new feeling. Mind you, it goes against most of our cultural norms. So don't feel like this was a crazy idea that just you picked up somewhere. No, we're taught this. We're trained this way. Many of us are, that you need something else or someone else or validation outside yourself to be okay, to be successful, to be happy. And so this is you actually learning your own needs, your own desires, and respecting that. And the position for your moon is the 8 of Cups. And this is taking this experience of understanding how to make yourself happy and recognizing that the environment, the emotional environment you're in, the close or intimate associations that have been a part of your life for a while do not provide you with this sense of happiness. Do not celebrate your ability to make yourself happy. In fact, they may resist this idea that you can be independently happy, and that if you are happy, that it's because you created that. Instead, they may want to take credit for your successes or failures, when in many cases they sabotage those failures. They took your energy from you to make themselves happy and didn't give you credit for that, did not celebrate you in the same way when you made similar attempts. And as a result of that, you're moving away from these relationships. You understand that they are not able to give you what you need, and you, on the other hand, are ready for a new challenge. You're ready to move on, to obtain, to pursue those things that you know will give you, that will fulfill the vision that you have. The vision that only you can have because it's yours. You built it. And you understand that you are not throwing away relationships. You are simply moving on to an environment to pursue a challenge that will give your life meaning. In the present, we have the Queen of Cups. Gemini, this is showing that you are loving in every transactional relationship that you've been a part of. You have been able to understand at base the nature of love, support, compassion, empathy that is required. Because you give of these qualities almost naturally as it appears to others, because you support others, you are a sounding board for others, you are non-judgmental, you accept what others say about their life experience. You don't challenge that, you listen. You allow yourself to be a container and to reflect back to others what they're saying to you. So you're a guide, you're a counselor, you're a supporter. and you are almost a magician when it comes to your ability to soothe the waters, calm the waters, allow the waters to flow, give others the permission to be intimate and safe in that exchange. Because this comes easily for you, you have allowed yourself to be taken advantage of as perhaps the result of your position in the family, perhaps as a parent, perhaps as a sibling, whatever your position. Something here tells me that this is something you inherited, something you were born into. Big sister, mom, the auntie that everyone went to. Whatever your position, you have given without question whatever support you could. And that as a result of that, you have understood how you were taken advantage of, but you have not given away this extraordinary power, this extraordinary strength. And it is this compassion that allows you to be this silent strength for others, for all who encounter you. You can't give this power away because at some level you are a creative, you are a dreamer, you are sensitive to others. You can pick up on their needs without them telling you so. And this skill is supremely important as you are pursuing more aggressively your own self-care. You're understanding better what your needs are, and that you have a right to your feelings, your dreams, your imagination, your creative response to the world. You have a right to that, and that you are not going to deny that to yourself because of the way you have been abused or exploited. This is a beautiful card of transcending the pain and the exploitation, the manipulation of your gifts, and understanding that they are the key to your ability to heal yourself, to grow your abundance, to amplify your pleasure and joy in the world. Your empathy grows rather than diminishes as a result. But that empathy and support is focused towards yourself. In the past, the Nine of Swords. So this sense that I've been intuiting of your past, of the exploitation of your talents, your willingness to give away your care and attention to others who may have rejected you as a result, may have laughed at you, may have disappointed you, probably abandoned you in some way or another. Getting over the heartache of that, experiencing the pain, allowing yourself to acknowledge the suffering that this has caused you is part of the release. And it's part of learning and acknowledging the lessons that you gained from this. So that these are the failures that you have experienced that are now contributing to this sense of owning your power, turning your ability to pursue more into a place of deservedness, into a place of worthiness, elevating your self-respect so that you are now pursuing, taking seriously your dreams and pursuing them without apology, by simply moving aside those things that don't contribute and loving yourself, filling yourself with your natural gifts and talents, being compassionate, caring, and loving to yourself. And naturally, the more you do that for yourself, the more you have to give to others. This is part of the irony of your understanding and learning the lessons so that you don't become shut off or throw away relationships that you have invested in, even if they haven't been reciprocal in that way. You have not dispensed with those relationships. You're simply moving on to challenges that are aligned with you, that will sincerely build your abundance, your joy, your success, because it's you respecting and investing in yourself. In the future, we have the Four of Pentacles. And this has you focusing concretely, implementing all the strategies of your self-care, of your desire for stability and security, keeping yourself safe and protected, realizing that what you have built to date is a foundation for what you're going to build in the future. So these two fours are important. They're not only emotional, a new emotional foundation, but they're the material foundation that ensures the one for the other. So by having a stable, secure, safe home or domestic environment, you are free to create, be imaginative, express your talents safely and for your own success, your own benefit. I'm going to clarify the Queen of Cups with what you know, the Sun, your happiness, and what you don't know, the Seven of Swords. You're absolutely clear in this beautiful foundation of stability for yourself, emotional stability, spiritual groundedness, and material comfort, protection is where your happiness lies. This is because you are honoring yourself. You are honoring your own needs. You're also still learning the truth of the kind of sabotage that you have experienced in the past. So this is describing the past in a way that helps you to understand why it was necessary for you to create your own safer cultural or spiritual foundation, your own material safety over and against the betrayals, the lack of credit, the unkind words, the criticism that you received, the disregard you received. This is really you learning from all of those relationships, all the ways in which you were not celebrated when you move towards your own happiness or success. You're no longer being stopped by that. The mean things people say, the gossip behind your back, the stories others told of you that did not reflect, in fact, their experience, but were ugly, cutting, intended to make you small. You recognize that that is the response, fearful responses to you, people that were threatened by your power, afraid of your generosity, your openness, your willingness to help at every turn. You have instead learned from those experiences that are now becoming clear to you, and you are picking your battles, understanding that as you move forward to create your own significance, your own success and victory, that this information will serve to help you anticipate the kinds of blockages that, the kinds of sabotage often, but the kinds of blocks you're going to continue to encounter. Unfortunately, life is often filled with haters, particularly when you're on a positive path. You're on a strong, powerful path. You're exhibiting your talents. You're speaking to your strengths. You're on your path and you're happy. You're glowing. You still help others. You still enjoy the collaborative effort that is on your purpose, that is part of the mission and part of why you came here to shine. I'm going to pull a divine crystal, Oracle Gemini, and hope that you've enjoyed this reading, that it resonates for you. If so, please like and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I appreciate all the love, support, comments, especially. I love your communication about how this is working for you, what you're gaining from this. So I pulled the tourmaline quartz, and this picture probably doesn't do it justice. What it is, with both the negativity fighting power of black tourmaline and the amplifying clarity of clear quartz, tourmaline quartz, exactly what it sounds like, might just be the best stone to bring along in that often discussed desert island scenario. Who needs it? Anyone in need of psycho-spiritual scrub. Where to put it? Wherever you tend to shine your brightest. When to use it? When it's time to shed a light on the vices, victims, and vampires in your life. Once you have a clear view of their whereabouts, it's that much easier to kick them back into the gutter where they belong. The mantra for this card is restore your perfect light. Thank you so much, Gemini, for this beautiful reading. Until next time, namaste.